Hi everyone, and welcome back to another game of War of the Ring. This is Mia Dobim, and today I want to share with you another game where I played the Free People against Rexxarchik. I don't remember much about this game. I just tagged it, so yeah, let's get going and see what happens. I don't have his password, so we'll look at it through my perspective. So I start with Faramir's Rangers and House of the Stewards, two good Gondor cards. Problem is usually people go up north. But let's see what happens. Oops. He allocates an eye, rolls none, and I roll two wills and musters. Okay, so probably I pass twice. I pass. He draws a strategy card. And masters Saruman to war. My cat is here, so she might interrupt. Let me help her here. Bye bye. Yala, Nico. Yala, Nico. Bye bye. Okay, we're good. Okay, so he masters Saruman to war. Standard stuff. I'm walking, starting by walking, and I'm safe. And he masters the Sauron to war because I can still, I guess, use one of my masters as a ring, maybe get Gandalf turn one, so that would be bad. And now I move guys, so I think I'm just doing the standard movement to Westamnet and to Old Forest Road. The reason here is I just really like these two movements. The move to Westamnet is almost always positive and something you'd want to do. The move to the Old Forest Road tends to make the rush from Dol Guldur to Woodland Realm less enticing. Yeah, so just generally when he didn't even move any unit, I think that's what I'll do in a vacuum. I guess I can use the master first, but I kind of want to save it because if I walk again and I get revealed, I want to use it for hide. To hide. He moves. Okay, so he moves. He moves armies to Gorgoroth and some army to Morannon, and this signals me that he probably wants to go to Gondor. And I mean, if he would want to go up to the Dew line, then probably brings a bigger army here. So that's good for us because we have Faramir's Rangers, which is perfect in this situation, and maybe we can get House of the Stewards to work. But right now, I just move again, and I'm safe. He brings Saruman because now it's safe. And now we have a master. I wonder, I guess that I still master the elves because I just, I can always use the token to master Gondor if I really want to. I do have Faramir's, so good chance I don't even need the extra master in Minas Tirith, and I will let him just waste his movement and attacks to master Gondor for me. And okay, if he gets Minas Tirith, then what's next? So probably Edoras and Helm's Deep, if things go well. But then what's next? So probably an Elven Stronghold. So and also I can get Círdan's Ships. So and to reinforce Dol Amroth. So I think I mastered the elves here. Yep. Okay. And he plays Orcs multiplying again. Okay. That's a strong card. So now it seems that maybe he's trying to go for the Dew line and Gondor to get his 10 points, because this is 5 points, this is 5 points. So that would make sense. That's a very strong first card. Sorry, I'm back. The file was corrupted, so there were different cards drawn. I think we're good now. So let's resume the game and start turn 2. He allocates an eye, rolls one more, and then I roll 2 wills and movement and master. And I draw great cards. So I draw a power to great and mithril. So yeah, power to great, as I showed in my tier list, I think it's just an amazing card to get at this point of the game. One of the best. But I don't want to play too fast because there's still a chance he's going for Lorien and not for Woodland Realm. But if I play power to great, then I basically force him to go to Woodland Realm. So probably I'm trying to bait him to come to Lorien, even if it means then that Gandalf will not draw me another card with it, because I probably also gotta play Faramir's if he attacks Gondor to get the Witch King. We start by moving, and that's good news. He starts moving towards Lorien, so that's really good news. But we're still doing our poker face and not playing a power to great. We want to do it as late as possible. But yeah, let's start moving. I guess I could have passed again. I guess so. Okay, so I get hit. It's an eye. That sucks. I have to reveal. I have to kill Gandalf, of course, because I want to get him this turn. But do I reveal into Moria? And I think in this situation, yes, because he got a great master card. He's pressuring me quite heavily. He only rolled one eye, I think, one extra eye. No Palantirs. So yeah, so that's gonna be a swift military assault. So I can't. I feel like I have to go through Moria here, and I think it's definitely a mistake to take the damage and hope you get a better tile, because there are 5 tiles, the 3 eyes and the 2 zeros, that if I get them, I can't sacrifice Gandalf. And I almost lose the game on the spot because it's going to take me 1 or more 2 turns to enter Mordor. And it's going to be very hard to recover from that. So, and you know, on the other hand, if I get the 3 on the redraw, then yeah, it's a bummer, because I can save 2 corruptions, 2 corruption this way. But if I get the 2, it's only 1 corruption, and if I get the 1, you know, it's like it's even to sacrificing Gandalf here. So I think it's a no-brainer to sacrifice him before the redraw. And it's a reveal into a 1. So again, it didn't matter in this case. I take the 1, obviously, bring Aragorn. And now he goes towards Gondor. Wouldn't it be better to use the army to move to Dimrill Dale and to South Sicilian? I think it would. No matter. I guess he's going to attack, bring the Witch King, and yeah, I don't understand it. Okay, I think it's a mistake. So now I'm gonna use obviously the Faramir's Rangers. That's perfect. And and I miss. He attacks Osgiliath, has no card. I don't really have a card. So, of course, no card. And unfortunately, he gets 3 hits. But I can still retreat my guys to minus the regular. I get 1 back. And retreat back to Minas Tirith. That's great. And you see he's going to muster Gondor for us. He's attacking Minas Tirith. Yeah, and now we bring Gandalf, because why not? That's good. And then he walks to Dimril Dale. Okay, yeah, I guess he used the army this way. Use the army this way, that's fine. Yeah, and now we tricked him. I mean, I don't know if he had much to do. I guess he should have gone to Woodland Realm, but you can't know that. So I muster the elves using the token, and he brings the Witch King. I know it doesn't have a ring, so and he has a master, so he can't attack Lorien. So there's no worry here. He brings him to Lorien, which is perfect, because I mean we kind of baited him to attack it as fast as possible, and now we're gonna play the power to great. And the elves are at war. We're going to get a master here. He's going to discard 2 cards. That's really good. The only problem that we're stuck in Moria. So that was nice. We're going to next turn. Path of the Woes and House of the Stewards. I'm so confused. I think, yeah. So the cards on the first turn were corrupted. So this is why it's now we basically draw it again. Yeah. Oh, sorry for that. He's allocating an eye and rolls none, and we roll a bunch of movement, which is good against just an eye. And I decide to use the Dwarven Ring. I don't remember if it was before I stopped, but the Dwarven Ring allows me to reroll one of my dice. I wonder what I reroll here. Probably we don't want to move so much. And we have nothing to do with the Palantir. We have nothing to do with this Palantir. I guess besides hiding. So probably the Palantir is for hiding. The movement is either for a movement or to start mastering a bit Amroth. And I guess it would be nice to have another master. I'm not sure if it's the right... Oh, right, we have to master Lorien as well. And okay, I see what's going on here. He has 2 masters and he can just rush to Dol Amroth, right? He gets into war, and then it's 1, 2, 3. Bring the guys for... Yeah, he's missing 1. But regardless, I want to master Dol Amroth once, even if he gets to Lamedon. If he has a movement card, then I'm screwed. And he can get Dol Amroth for free. So I think this is why I do it. Oh, I do it for the Palantir. Then if I get a movement, what then? I don't know about it. Okay, I get a wheel. That's nice. But yeah, I mean, it would suck getting like a wheel is good, the master is good, the other like it would suck getting another plane movement. I don't know. So I bring a guy to Lorien. I guess I could have waited with it. Like there's a power to great on. He plays the Palantir. I think it's okay. Like he has one Palantir, and we really need our dice here. We want it. There's just too many things he can do. He can pivot to Rohan. He can start marching to Amroth. I think we really need this flexibility, and we can let him draw a card. So hide, and then heal trolls. Where? In Minas Tirith. Okay. So he draws a card. He draws a character card. Makes sense because I'm stuck right now in Moria. And then let's move. We move, and we're safe. That's nice. He's getting rid of the power to great. And I move again. A bit of a risk, but what can you do? I mean, revealing into the Emerald Day also sucks because then you get two rerolls. If we're, I mean, it's just one eye and one reroll, we can be safe, and then we would even want to move again, because if we move again, then we're now in Istemnet and it will be harder to hunt us. So I think it makes sense. And he misses. Attacks Lorien. I pass. And he attacks Lorien. So he didn't decide to do any shenanigans and try to attack Amroth or Rohan. Plays a strategy card. Yeah, I play Sudden Strike because, I mean, no way I'm going to play Pass of the Woes. We have pretty terrible cards, unplayable card. This is the only playable one. He plays Great Host. I miss. And he gets one hit. And we get one hit back. And one from Great Host. I mean, it was be dangerous for him to do that, to be honest. Like, that's a dangerous combat. I mean, if we get 2 hits, then he's in trouble. He has to downgrade his elite, or the card wouldn't work. That's kind of awkward. Okay. But it did work. And he stops. Because, yeah, we have a nice army there. And he starts now getting armies ready. He masters probably the South Rounds. Yep. And what do we do here? I guess we can get rid of the Palantir. I guess that makes more sense, right? We're doing really well, gotta say. Maybe it's yeah, but I would probably get rid of the Palantir, because why would we risk another tile from Moria? Yeah, okay. So we get rid of the Palantir. And he attacks Lorien again, plays a strategy. We have no card to play. And it's another Great Host. So this is again kind of risky, but you get 2 hits, so he's probably safe. We get none. Yeah. So that really sucks. So Lorien looked very, very strong, but it's falling apart. He presses, plays a strategy card, it's Desperate Battle, and he gets his 2 hits. So, and we get 2 back. So that's very unfortunate. But what can you do? This is the game. We end the turn and we get a scout and there and back again. So these are nice cards because the Fellowship is doing good. So there and back again would be a nice way to separate the Fellowship using a Palantir. And a scout is always good. We'll find use for that. So these are useful cards, not useful for combat, but what can you do? We declare outside of Moria. So I'm debating between Path Calibrant and South Anduin Vale. The reason is we have there and back again. And this is closer to Rohan. So I guess it's better. But South Anduin Vale is harder to hunt. So you put a Nazgul and get rerolls. So I guess we'll just move a bit and then we will be able to use there and back again if needed. So that won't be a problem. He rolls no eyes again, so very fast movement. And we roll tons of movement. Let's start moving. He misses. And then he puts an Nazgul here. It makes a lot of sense because he also needs to move them probably to Minas Tirith. And yeah, I'm going to move a lot of times. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Okay, so he brings the guys to Minas Tirith, and I continue on moving. The reason is, the reason I want to move fast and not pass is I don't want him to draw character cards because I'm going to use these movements to walk anyway. So if he gets Nazgul Search and stuff like that, that would just be a shame because I am going to use this dice to move. And he misses. He brings the Southrons to war. And now I'm kind of bummed because we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movement from Amroth. And it would be really nice to get Boromir there. Really nice, because we have House of the Stewards. And we have there and back again. So if we can get him with a Palantir, that would be really, really nice. And a way to really defend Amroth. If we were at Celebrant, then that would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movement. So we would need just one more movement. Because there and back again moves Boromir 3 times because it's his level +1, and we would need to be on step 3. So that sucks. What can you do? What can you do? It didn't make sense to move there because then there's just a really high chance you rerolls another eye and yeah, gets an easy 2 rerolls. So you think I'm thinking here because of that, because I'm thinking, do we use there and back again now? Maybe to Pelargir, and then using it to scouts. I mean, if he has Corsairs, we're screwed. But what can you do about that? I decide to move again. Yeah, because what can you do? I mean, Fellowship is doing great. It's a shame that we can't use the there and back again, but what can you do? You just keep on moving. And finally, we get a hit, and it's a 2. What do we do here? Do you take a random? There are a lot of reveals. We are quite close to Mordor. I think you take the random. The thing is, getting Boromir would suck. Getting Aragorn would be sad, but I guess we'll manage. We're doing so well, and starting accumulating corruption is not the best. And getting one of the hobbits would be really nice. And also getting Gimli and Legolas. So I think overall that's like no random would be extremely bad. So yeah, we take a random and it's Pippin. That's perfect. We get him to Helm's Deep. Oh, to Gandalf. I guess because maybe this way, if this doesn't work, then we can at least move Gandalf and still pose a threat to Fangorn. From Fangorn to Orthanc. I think that's what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, it makes more sense to put him in Western Net. Okay, so I decided to put him in Western Net or in Helm's Deep. I guess both are okay. And now he gets the guys to Osgiliath and starts walking to Dol Amroth. And you know, the thing is, now if we don't get revealed on the next move, we can actually sneak into Mordor by moving 5 times. So that would be very, very unlikely, but right now it's not a bad chance. So yeah, so we walk again, and we get hit, and it's a 3. So it's perfect, right? We're getting into Mordor turn 4. And we take a random, and it's Gimli. Why did I? Okay, I take 1 corruption. And then he has cruel weather. So the dream is dead. It was an impressive sprint, but yeah, we're gonna get to Mordor only on turn 5, which is very good, but yeah. The dream is dead. So he brings us back to Dimrill Dale. And he's thinking maybe North Anduin Vale. Huh. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. North Anduin Vale is better, for sure. I think, right? Well, because if we have a separation card, we can't get to Dol Amroth, but it's hard to. I mean, he decided to put him in Dimrill Dale. Not sure why. I guess this way he gets an easier way to reroll on me if I want to walk again, but he hits on 2+. And now we have enough movement to get to Dol Amroth with there and back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's perfect. So pass, he attacks Pelargir. No card. And presses. I mean, we could have scouted, but it would be better to scout to Lamedon. From Lamedon, sorry. I pass. Should I pass here? Yeah, sure. So now he takes Lamedon. And now we play the scouts. And now we play there and back again. And suddenly we bring Boromir. Suddenly, with basically nothing, we were able to make Dolormos quite a battle. That's amazing. That can save the game. Plays Shelops and attacks Minas Tirith. Okay, so he doesn't even attack Dolormroth. Doesn't have a way to attack it. Plays a day without dawn, sacrifices 2 and get 5 hits. And then no card. We have no card to play, and gets another 3. So that was devastating. And now we're now we're in trouble. Because we're not in Mordor. He's on 5. There's tons of units that are going to attack Rohan. It's a really good thing that we made Dolomroth here a strong stronghold. So we pass, and we draw another scout and build both song. I mean, nice to have another scout, but we don't have any playable cards. I reveal here. Why? Why not Eastern Emin Muil? I guess I'm thinking. No, it makes no sense. Okay. I have to wait until I confirm this to start doubting myself. Okay. He allocates an eye and rolls 3 more. So not the greatest roll for him. Lots of eyes and Palantirs. Can reroll 1 movement, but that should be enough to get into Mordor. So starting with, I guess, mastering Dolomroth. I mean, we could have played House of the Stewards, but I guess this way you kind of bait him. Yeah. So he attacks Dolomroth. And he probably can't take it in one go. So for now, we wait. And we start walking. We're safe. That's perfect. And we get Nazgul searched. That's okay, because we still have Strider. Whoa. Oh, and he's bringing... Okay, so that's interesting. I'm not sure about that. Unless he has, like, new power is rising, I guess. We hide. Or not. We move. Right, we have scouts. Okay. So we move to forts in anticipation. And what were... and then moving to Ettenmoor's if he attacks Rivendell. I think this is a mistake. Because he can attack from Gondor, and then maybe next turn we don't draw a hybrid. And if that happens, then we'll have to use a movement to get the guys to Helm's Deep. Otherwise, Helm's Deep will only have 1 unit. So I think the right play was get the guys from West Emnet to Helm's Deep and keep one guy in forts. This way, he still has to use his attack, his full attack to attack forts. We use our scouts, but we're ready inside Helm's Deep for a fight. He plays another red tile. We have to hide and move. So he starts moving. Okay, so he starts moving towards Helm's Deep. We use a ring to move again, and we get hit. It's an eye to reveal. We're doing okay in terms of corruption, but not extreme. I mean, there are a lot of nice tiles left. It's going to be a problem to take this. If Strider dies, then okay. I guess it's a random here. No. Take it, wow. That's a big risk. But on the other hand, Rowan is dead next turn. I can't see how Rowan survives this. Hopefully Boromir, I mean, if Boromir doesn't hold Amroth, then we're dead and it's game over. Hopefully Boromir holds it, and then it's not so clear where you attack next. So if Amroth holds, then we probably get another turn, but we're just getting another turn, and then we're probably dead on turn 7. So I guess we really want to move a lot. So we keep Strider. I guess that's the thinking. Even though it's quite risky, but I don't know. What do you think here? Would you take a random or take 2? And it's a 1. Here, obviously, we're just taking it. So that was, I guess, I don't know. No, the hunt is quite scary. The corruption is mastering, poor thing, makes sense. Yeah, I guess maybe walking to falls is better. I don't know. We draw Elven Cloaks and a Daylight. What do we throw here? Probably the Great Company. Most likely. Yeah. Now he's allocating 2 eyes. Just so we won't rush it. I think it makes sense. Like if he gets a 1 eye again, we might make it in 2 turns. He kind of wants us to hesitate. Also, not sure if I guess it's. Yeah, keeping Aragorn is nice versus this pool. There's tons of reveals left. I think it was good not to take a random there. Oh, he allocates 1 eye. Yeah, it makes sense. And we get just a bunch of movement. So we run. Do we need them? Oh, man. So we probably hide with the master, right? And as I said, it sucks because now we have to use a character dice to get the guys to Helm's Deep. That's a bummer. So yeah, we hide with the master. He brings the mouth. We start moving. Oh, right, we have Mithril. Do we need Mithril? Yes, we do need Mithril. There are 2 red tiles. Okay. Shadow on the Misty Mountains. Oh. So now it seems he's going to Rivendell, right? So I think his plan is Rivendell and Helm's Deep and Edoras to finish these things off. So yeah, we move to one reveal of. We take a random here. I mean, we have the. I guess we don't. Just suck to his Aragorn. I mean, we can hide, but still, no. So he's mastering North Dunland. Yeah, he's going for Rivendell and for a win next turn. We hide. He starts marching there. And now we have to wait. Because we can't walk, because he would like. I mean, if we just walk, he can just siege Helm's Deep. So we kind of have to wait. But he goes to Eastrune. Not sure. I think it's a mistake. I think pressuring Rohan makes more sense because this way we can't walk again. Maybe he does that next move. No, but then he has to master Rivendell to attack Rivendell. Yeah, so he attacks Rivendell. Yeah, I think it's a mistake. Thinking if we pressure Helm's Deep, then we have to use our character to move. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we just go all in, right? I think that would be the right choice. We still have Aragorn. So even if we get revealed, we can hide next turn and maybe just do a run for it. Because it doesn't seem like we're going to survive this. This will fall. Yeah. Fighting on of the Uruk-hai in Rivendell. I mean, it depends on his card. He only has 2 cards. I think it would be, in this scenario, I would bring the Nazguls to Rivendell. And the Witch King with a ring. This way, the fighting of the Uruk-hai will go fine. He won't gonna lose. He won't lose it. Now, I mean, it's not guaranteed to get 4 hits on like 20 dice. I guess it's not even that likely. Depends on his cards. Devil Riff or Thank. That's nice. Oh, and he gets 2. 3. Uh-oh. Don't forget what I said. That was a great play. And he misses. I get 1. And he attacks. And he misses. And I get none. And he attacks. And he misses. Okay, and I get 1. And he attacks. And no card. And he misses. Wow. That is unlikely. Wow, that is sad. But I guess he will get it. So, but we get to move again. That's great. And it's a 2 reveal. Yeah, we have to take a random here. And it's Strider. He did well. What can I say? It sucks because really lowers the chances of us dunking next turn. And how the hell do we hold this monstrosity? Next turn. He attacks Rivendell, no card. So I guess we play Daylight because let's remove 2 dice. And maybe waste another dice, and that would be really game changing. But he gets his 6, obviously. Okay. So now we're off to turn 7. We get I Will Go Alone and Círdan's Ships. So at least Amroth is fine, but what about Helm's Deep? And he gets tons of movement. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movement. Maybe the Palantir could also be a movement or an attack. So that's not good. I guess if we had Aragorn, we could have dunked it, but it's quite unlikely. There are tons of reveals there. So what do we do? What's our plan? How do we survive? I guess we pray that Helm's Deep doesn't fall. We start by hiding. Because we have to move. So in these situations, yeah, you gotta move. Because we gotta survive this turn somehow and be in a position to win the game. So we place another red tile. So there are 3 now. And then we move again. Oh, we start moving because we are going to move at least once this turn for sure. And it's a 3. A 3 is a perfect tile. So we're getting really nice. Like Mordor could have been so much worse. What now? Okay, starts walking towards Fold and towards Dale. So at this point, he has enough movement to go for cities. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he has 6 movement. So how do we stop this? How are we stopping this? We could master twice in Woodland Realm, use the scouts, and then attack Dale. We could use Círdan's Ships in Grey Havens to try to support the Shire. Problem is, we're not ready in Helm's Deep. That's a pain in the ass. This movement is really painful. Because if we play Círdan's Ships now, then he definitely does not go for cities and he's going to attack Helm's Deep. And I mean, I guess he's afraid from end cards, but we have no end cards. So we really want him to go for the cities. So we can't play it just now. The only problem is if he walks with the armies to Westamnet, then our plan kind of fails. Because then we have to protect Helm's Deep. I guess if he walks to Western Net, and then he brings 5 guys here, and we pass again, and he attacks Helm's Deep, we can attack from forwards, and we probably win that. And maybe we are able to hold. But yeah, we really should have been more prepared for Helm's Deep. Oh, he asked him to change the movement. Oh, yes, Shadow is moving. Yeah, I let him change it. So yeah, he's going for it. Going for the Shire. Well, now it seems that this is his plan, so let's not let him ruin, like, let's make him commit to this plan. So I'm saying it's a really tough one, but I pass. Again, this is, I think, what was going through my mind. And he uses the mouth ability to take Edoras, I guess in a way saying, okay, now Rohan are not at war, so going to be a problem for you to actually walk here and try to save it. I mean, I still have the dice for it. But that's great for us. That's really amazing for us, because now we can play Círdan's Ships and retake the Shire. Do we pass here? I think we should pass here. No, I play Círdan's Ships now. I think it's a mistake. I guess this way, the reasoning here, I think, is if he decides to pivot to Western Net, because what is he going to do with the next movement, right? He's going to go to the Shire and then probably to Western Net. I'm not sure if he would do that, because then we can attack here, but then he can attack there. Because now, if he ditches the plan, let's say he ditches the plan, he has 5 movement to take Helm's Deep. That should be enough, right? I think you have to really go all in with the bluff here and pass again. I really think so. So now he is going to the backland and to Western Net. Yeah, but so now we can have a really nice movement to Helm's Deep and to Tower Hills. And the reason why we're not taking the other guy from Grey Havens is that he can actually attack the Shire, retreat to South Erdluin, and then just take the Grey Havens from behind, and we have nothing to do about it because it's going to be our last dice to attack it. So we have to leave one. And we're getting our guys to Helm's Deep, and we're leaving one in forts because, okay, we have scouts, and I think generally that would be good because we don't want him to have any efficient movement here. And if he wants to commit, then it will take him attack, move, attack, attack. And then he has to do it in one go. And if he does that, we can probably bring Gandalf. Yeah, so I think this is the way. This is the way. So now he moves units to Dale. I guess now we're trying to get the Woodland Realm? Do we walk to the Shire? The Day Without Dawn was already used, so I think... Yeah, I think we go to the Shire. And then we use scouts and... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Lots of tough decisions. What do you think? Because if he attacks the Shire, then we have to retake it. I guess we have a very good chance of retaking it. And if he attacks the Shire, he can't capture Woodland Realm. If he attacks Dale first, we pass, and then he attacks the Shire. Okay, then we go to the Shire. Yeah, I can't. I guess we can't really. I guess we really have to go to the Shire. Reason is, because let's say he attacks, we wait, and he attacks Dale. And if we pass again, he can just attack Woodland Realm. Because we always have to have this extra movement to take the Shire. And the nice bonus here is we can move the guy from Old Forest Road to Dale and use the scouts this way. So yeah, we have to do it. So we're going to the Shire and we're getting the guy from Old Forest Road to Dale. He attacks Dale. We play our scouts. He plays Flocks of Corvain. Yeah, and now things are looking good. He's moving Nazgul now. I mean, it's extremely unlikely to manage to kill Erebor or Woodland Realm. I guess Erebor is slightly easier in this weird situation. Because in both you need 5 hits. I don't know, man. I mean, banking on the fact that I don't draw enough movement would also happen, and yeah, the pool is evil, pretty nasty. So I guess attacking Woodland Realm or Erebor could even prolong the game in another turn. If the Witch King dies or something, but I think it's still worth it. It's very unlikely, but you know, sometimes things like that happen. You just roll tons of 6s and win. Okay, so he takes F4. He's saying, okay, I'm gonna win this next turn. I'm gonna draw a card before. Okay. So we draw cards. We get some amazing cards for Rohan. Riders of Theoden and Ents. But it would be nice to end the game this turn. But it's not going to happen. Wait. I mean, it can happen because we have Mithril. So yeah, it's just an eye, right? Let's walk. Oh, that's perfect, right? So it's a 2. Wow, Mordor has been very, very kind to the Fellowship. So we gotta take it, right? And then we survive basically everything besides a red tile. And we have Mithril. That seems good. So I'm saying lucky. And he plays his Isildur's Bane to draw an eye. Oh yeah, man. That's some lucky stuff. No. Oh, and we have Bilbo's song, so I guess it didn't really matter. I completely forgot about that. We can also play our Elven Cloaks. Oh, we also have Foul Thing from the Deep. And it's a 0, so that's okay. What could it be? I mean, I guess a red would suck. But it still should be fine, even with the red. Depends how bad we get it. We play the Elven Cloaks, and he's getting ready to destroy Helm's Deep. We're moving once again. It's a red tile. We use the Mithril, and we get an eye. And it's over. So, Fellowship won. I think this game had some interesting decisions, especially at the end. There are some things that I'm not completely sure of. I think I played it quite well and efficiently. The move from Fords was a mistake that almost cost me the game. And I think it's a nice, simple game with a lot of decisions, and hope you enjoyed it. And that's it for now. And yeah, see you next time.